I think just coming into this past week, I think everybody's mindset has been great. I think we had a more of an understanding that we're going to get in due to the fact due to the position we put ourselves in throughout the year, being ranked in multiple weeks throughout this year. I think it was a better mindset coming into this past week than last year throughout during the same week because the position we put ourselves in to coming into this week. So I think the mindset everybody's been great.
You take Leonard Duquesne team, excuse me, and obviously you match the schedules. There's no comparison. So how do you not maybe overlook this team?
Oh, obviously, you never want to overlook your opponent. We got a tremendous amount of respect for them. They won their conference, so you can't. You always have to take that into consideration of them being able to win college football games in general. That's not an easy thing to do. So we're just gonna approach this week, just like any other week. Watch the film get the game plan in and just go from there.
Bryce, it's been 7 years since you guys have played in the playoffs. Just what's it mean to this program and what's it mean in practice and things different?
Definitely, it's a blessing for sure. Just being able to get to this position again, haven't done it in a minute. So, but that's a testament to what we've put into the offseason and what the testament to the position we put ourselves in throughout this season. So I think we're just gonna approach this thing just like any other game. Coach emphasized this morning that man, this is a new season. So whatever we did the last 11 games is out the window. It's a new chapter right here. So let's get it.
What was what was the moment like on Sunday? Was it excitement or was it relief? Because you can believe you want to be in the playoffs, but when it's out of your hands, you just never know. So what was that moment like?
I think I'm not really sure for everybody else, but I don't know if you guys are sure. Like I was at the Browns game, so I was already like kind of like up in there. Like I was already like pumped up for the Browns game, and I go to the bathroom. I get a notification that we're in the playoffs, so I was kind of geeked. I'm on the, like using the bathroom, like yelling. So I'm like, okay, like I was kind of geeked, but I'm pretty sure like there's a video I saw on Twitter of us in the team room. Everybody, all the guys were pumped up, so I'm guessing they all had the same enthusiasm I did.
Bryce, obviously, the personnel has changed from last year's team, but what do you remember about that game? It was tight, and then Gillo scored a couple touchdowns late. So what do you remember about that matchup?
I remember last year going to the fourth quarter. It was if I'm not mistaken, it was 17-14 ball game. But looks not looks, but the score can always be deceiving. Even though we won by 17, if I'm not mistaken, but they're not really a bad football team. So we always have to take that into consideration that they win a lot. They won a lot of football games this year. Correct the stuff from last week, and just game plan for what Duquesne has to offer.
Bryce, obviously Saturday, playoff game at home. Just what's the message to fans knowing there's nothing really going on?
Come out and support. We haven't been here in 7 years. It's going to be a great day, a beautiful day in Youngstown. Just come out and support, man.
Have you seen from them this year? If you've seen anything on Duquesne, how are they maybe changed from last year?
I wouldn't say they've changed a lot. A lot of guys returning on defense. Well, I think starters returned on defense. 5 guys returned starters on offense. So I think roughly it's not really they went into the portal a little bit. Got a receiver from if I'm not mistaken, Bethune-Cookman coach. So I think they went to the portal a little bit, brought a lot of guys back. So we just got to learn what they run, scheme, and game plan for them.
Over the last 2 weeks, players on this team have said, "Hey, just let us in and see what happens.
Yes, sir.
Let us in and see what happens." Now, I would assume your mindset is, "This is where our strength of schedule in our league is going to speak volumes."
Yes, sir. Obviously, the testament, like you said, the league. I think they let 6 Missouri Valley teams in. That's just a testament of what the football, the brand of football we play in this conference. I think there's no other brand of football in the FCS that compares to the Missouri Valley. It's not a knock to any other conference in the FCS, but I just think the brand of football we play on this end in our conference is a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get into all that, but no, it's a blessing though for sure for us to be one of them teams to get in the playoffs. I know we worked for it throughout the offseason, and we put ourselves in a great position throughout this year to get to this position. So now it's just time for us to put everything into fruition in all 3 phases of the football team, special teams, offense, defense, and let's get this thing rolling.